Welcome to Daily Listening Practice. This series is designed for those who want to improve their English listening skills in an easy and enjoyable way. In this series, we'll explore the legendary life of King Leonidas of Sparta, one of the most iconic warriors in ancient history. Known for his bravery and leadership during the famous Battle of Thermopylae. Before we get started, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated and helps us create more helpful content for learners. Now let's begin with part 1, the early life and rise of Leonidas. Leonidas was born in ancient Sparta, a small but powerful city in Greece. Sparta was different from other Greek cities. It was known for its strong soldiers and strict way of life. People in Sparta believed that strength, discipline, and loyalty were more important than wealth or comfort. They taught their children to live simply and to be ready for war at any time. Leonidas belonged to the royal family of Sparta. His father was King Anaxandridas II. In Sparta, there were always two kings ruling at the same time. One king led the army into battle, and the other stayed in the city to keep order. Leonidas later became one of these two kings, trusted to lead and protect his people. From the age of 7, Leonidas joined a special military training program called the Agoge. This was required for all Spartan boys, no matter their family or class. Boys lived in military camps, away from their homes. They learned how to fight, how to survive in the wild, and how to obey commands without question. Their teachers were strict, and the training was hard. The boys were given very little food. This was meant to teach them how to endure hunger and hardship. Sometimes they had to steal food to survive. If they were caught, they were punished not for stealing, but for getting caught. Leonidas trained just like every other boy. Even though he was a prince, he was not treated differently. He slept on hard beds, wore simple clothes, and followed every rule. Over time, he became stronger, tougher, and more disciplined. As he grew up, people began to respect Leonidas for his bravery and honesty. He was not only a good soldier, but also a serious and fair leader. These qualities helped him gain the trust of the Spartan people. When he became king, many believed he would lead with strength and honor. Leonidas became king of Sparta around 490 BC, following the death of his half-brother, King Cleomenes I. Cleomenes died under mysterious circumstances, possibly by suicide, and left no male heir. As a result, Leonidas, who was married to Cleomenes' daughter, Gorgo, ascended to the throne. As king, Leonidas held both political and military authority. He was known for his strict adherence to Spartan laws and customs. And he maintained the city's focus on military readiness and discipline. Although specific records of his actions during his early reign are limited, his leadership during this period set the stage for his role in the upcoming conflict with Persia. in 480 BC during the Second Persian invasion of Greece. Leonidas was chosen to lead a small Greek force to defend the pass at Thermopylae against the vastly larger Persian army. This decision reflected the high regard in which he was held by other Greek city-states, not only for his position as king, but also for his personal qualities and leadership abilities. Part 2. The Battle of Thermopylae and Sacrifice. In the year 480 BC, a great danger came to Greece, the Persian Empire. One of the largest in the world at the time, sent a huge army to conquer the Greek cities. The Persian king, Xerxes I, wanted to control all of Greece. He brought an army of over 100,000 men across the sea to invade the land. The Greeks knew they had to stop the Persians before they reached the heart of the country. They decided to block the Persian army at a narrow path in the mountains. This place was called Thermopylae, which means hot gates in Greek. It was the perfect location for a small force to defend against a much larger one. The path was very narrow, so the Persians could not use their large numbers to surround the Greeks. King Leonidas of Sparta was chosen to lead the defense. He brought 300 of his best Spartan soldiers with him. They were joined by several thousand fighters from other Greek cities, including Thespiae and Thebes. But Leonidas and his 300 Spartans were the strongest and best trained of them all. The battle lasted for 3 days. On the first 2 days, the Greeks stood firm and stopped wave after wave of Persian attacks. The Spartans used their shields, spears, and discipline to fight in tight lines. They fought shoulder to shoulder, never giving the Persians a chance to break through. Xerxes was surprised and angry. He had expected a quick victory, but was stopped by a small group of defenders. He sent his best soldiers, the Immortals, to break the Greek line, but even they could not win. On the 3rd day, a Greek traitor named Ephialtes told Xerxes about a secret path through the mountains. This path went around the Greek position and allowed the Persians to attack from behind. When Leonidas heard this, he knew the end was near. He told many of the other Greek soldiers to retreat and save their lives. But Leonidas and his 300 Spartans stayed. They chose to fight to the death, to give the rest of Greece more time to prepare for the war. Still, they put on their armor, raised their shields, and prepared to face the enemy one last time. They fought with all their strength. They were tired, wounded, and outnumbered, but they did not give up. In the middle of the battle, Leonidas was killed. His body became a symbol. His men fought to protect it, not letting the Persians take it easily. Finally, all the Spartans were killed, but their bravery left a deep mark in history. Leonidas's sacrifice became a legend. He died not just as a soldier, but as a king who gave his life for his people. He showed the world what it means to be truly brave. He did not fight for glory, but for duty, freedom, and love for his homeland. Today, Leonidas is remembered as one of the greatest heroes in history. Statues have been built in his honor. His name stands for courage, leadership, and sacrifice. His story still inspires people to be strong and stand up for what is right, even in the face of certain death. Even though Leonidas died long ago, people still remember him. He is known as a symbol of courage and sacrifice. In his hometown of Sparta, there is a statue to honor him. It shows him standing tall with a spear and shield. His famous words, "Come and take them," are still used today. They remind people to stay strong and protect their freedom. Leonidas's story appears in books, movies, and art. But more than that, his life teaches us an important lesson. Even when the enemy is stronger, never give up. True strength comes from the heart. That is why Leonidas is remembered as a hero even today.